Hello, it's Tim from Two Blokes from Blighty, joined by Joey. We've done the episode, but you haven't listened to it yet. Joey, what did we learn this week?
Loads of stuff. Tim has a nasal drip. Tim is a drip.
I'm big old
Love
drip.
that. He's a drippy boy.
I'm drip the fuck out.
Tim does explain how he became the throat goat.
Yep.
That was quite disgusting.
Joey learns a lesson in cybersecurity and deletes every message he's ever had.
Yeah, I don't know how I did that. I did that live on the episode. I'm really quite worried because there really was some important stuff in there.
Well, I've got the pin message. I can just forward you the pin message.
It's not the pin The pin message is just episodes for this.
Yeah.
There's loads of passwords and stuff for things we share in there.
Well, if you need it, I can just send it again. It's fine.
Okay. What about our cherished memories together?
Well, I still have them, and I can send you screenshots of everything we've ever done.
You go back to the top and just screenshot everything, please.
Yeah, I mean...
That would be an effective way of managing our chats on here.
Well, hang on. Let me find the message. I don't remember what screenshot it was in.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, Tim, there's some good stuff in here. A curious case of a badger in the night. Poirot gets a mention and pronunciation lessons. And
we dive down a director rabbit hole.
I confronted a man in the park who tried to beat up children.
That's true. Joey also found out who did every single Jason Mraz music video. And
some Blink-182 videos.
And Kid Rock. And also a lot of Christian propaganda.
Yeah, quite aggressive Christian propaganda.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, but that's this week's Two Blokes. Join us for the episode. See you in there.
Bye. Mwah. Love you. Mwah. God bless.
That's a bloody intro.
It's the intro, Tim. It shouldn't be hard.
Say your prayers to above and almighty, because we're committing sins on Two Blokes from Blighty. This is Tim from Two Blokes from Blighty. I'm joined by my brother, Joe, if it's...
Goodness, are we committing sins today?
Sins. So many fucking sins. There's the first one. Swearing.
Very naughty. I'm going to be really good and I'm not going to swear for the whole episode.
I'm going to hold you to that. And if you do, I'm going to blow it the fuck out in the end.
You're used to throwing it back, though. Blowing it out.
I'm used to blowing my back out, yeah. But like...
How are you, Tim?
I'm hot. I'm really hot, Joey. It's hot here. What about you?
I'm hot, right? I am toasty. I'm wearing this shirt because it's like American football jersey. It's got the breathing holes in. It's nice. It's cool. I'm not as hot as I have been because, Tim, I replaced the cooler in my computer.
Yes.
And it was only when I replaced the cooler in my computer that I realized how dysfunctional the previous cooler was.
Mm-hmm.
So I replaced the cooler on Saturday. We're recording the Sunday before this goes out.
Yep.
Replaced it on Saturday. Now, Friday night, I played a game of Rainbow Six Siege. Okay?
Yep.
Whilst I was playing the game, I had Specky, which is like a monitoring thing on your computer. It tells you your temps, your hardware, whatever. Specky boys.
Yeah.
Spelled BOYE. And it registered my CPU as constantly at 98 degrees centigrade.
Woo! Cook an egg on it.
And you could quite literally cook an egg on it. And obviously, when your PC gets that hot, where does the heat go?
Everywhere.
In this room.
Yep.
This not very big room.
Yep.
And I was melting. I then replaced the cooler, played Rainbow Six Siege again. Rainbow. I have to say it like that because it's a gentleman's game.
Of course.
Full of, 12-year-old chatting slurs like the Xbox 360 days of Call of Duty.
I thought you were going to say and then just say a bunch of slurs.
Well, I wouldn't do that because I'm being
examples.
Good. And I'm not sorry. That made it sound like I would have done if I wasn't on my best behavior. I wouldn't. But I ran it, Tim. and it hit no higher than 48 degrees.
Ooh.
A difference of 50 degrees Celsius.
Jesus.
That's Celsius, people. And it was idling, and this was really interesting. So when your computer is not running anything, and it's just sat there, it idles, and it has an idling temperature. Now, my idling temperature has dropped the exact amount of Celsius that it is outside. So we're saying how hot it is. My PC is running the exact amount that we're all moaning how hot it is, cooler.
Damn, bro.
So I'm feeling pretty good about myself.
See, now you got me looking at my specky.
Your specs.
At my specs. Where am I seeing temperature in here?
It just loads on the homepage after a little bit. It says analyzing, and then it'll...
Oh, mine's not showing temperature.
If you go... So are you on the summary page?
I am on the summary page. This is for if anyone wants to follow along at home.
Summary page?
Summary. I've got CPU, but it doesn't give me temperature.
Oh, maybe you don't have a CPU.
Maybe I need to download it. Maybe I don't have a cooler installed. That's what it is.
Yeah, mine at the moment is a cool 45 degrees, which is nice.
That's practically having a fan in your room.
Well, I mean, it's still 45 degrees Celsius. It's hot, but it's like a normal hot rather than a surface of the sun hot.
Well, I've just seen my GPU's 55 degrees, so I'm going to get Specky on the go and just see if my CPU could probably do with a clean. Spoiler, it probably could. Because I don't remember the last. I used to be really good at cleaning my PC like every 6 months or so. And it might have been a couple years since this thing's had a clean.
They get disgusting.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
I not this time. I just did it with a wet wipe this time, which is not the right way to do it. But
no.
I cleared it out with a wet wipe. The last time I did it, I took it outside with a compressed air, and it was
That's the way.
I felt like I chewed a hole in the ozone layer with what came out of it. It was disgusting. Tim, this is not fun chat for everyone else. How's your week been?
Oh, it's been all right. What about yours?
Why are we recording so late, Tim?
I was having PC issues again.
No. So late in the week. You were ill, Tim.
I was ill. You're right.
Unless you were telling me porky pies.
No, I had
I had to stop myself then. Swearing.
Good. I had a really weird illness. So, like I get postnasal drip.
I have a really weird illness. It's called leprosy.
It happens. By the way, I just got Specky re-downloaded. We're talking 52 degrees, which ain't bad. Tip your staff, everyone. I get postnasal drip, which for the non-medically inclined in the audience, I get a lot of just gunk and shit at the back of my throat in like the winter in particular.
The throat goat. Yeah,
it's why they call me the throat goat. I come pre-lubed.
That's horrible.
It's grim. And normally it only affects me in the winter, and it leaves me like having this really bizarre cough that sounds like I'm just hacking up a bunch of shit. The only way I can think to describe why I was ill this week was like that. I had that hacky cough at the back of my throat and sinuses, but it also like was so clogged to the point that anytime I talked, I was gagging.
Good morning.
Yeah. I called my sick line at work and was just like, hi, I can't, I can't, like I couldn't work.
Did they say, you sound like the kind of person that we want representing our company on the phone lines?
Well, I later found out because I was fine the next day, by the way, totally fine the next day. Went into the office and I had 3 different managers come to me being like, are you all right? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Why? And they were like, I read what was on the absence form. The person I'd spoke to had just written the words gagging when talking. They hadn't included any other details.
Oh dear, it must have been that person's birthday or something.
Yeah.
You all right down there, Tim? Yeah, I'm great. Tim, I have a story for you.
Hit me.
I was really worried that on Wednesday, when we usually record, I wouldn't have anything to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You said, I'm not feeling very well. Can we do another time? I said, yeah, no problem. Don't worry. You're editing this, so I don't care when it's recorded.
Yeah, it'll get done.
It'll get done. Thursday morning, something not glorious for those involved, but glorious for me happened.
I'm listening. Okay.
I walk the dog in the morning, as I do, and I receive a text from my wife saying there's a dead badger in my son's school.
Okay.
Now, they have a forest school, which is a thing. They basically have an outside space that's all nature and green and very lovely.
That sounds awesome.
And they learn
what the
about
hell?
nature.
That's awesome.
Now, on the UK grading of schools, that's called Ofsted, to achieve the highest grade, you have to give forest school. So loads of schools have it now. Like most schools will have a forest school. But in my son's school, it's this area behind the playground. So you've got the school, the playground, and then this like foresty area.
Yeah.
But to get from our house to the school, you have to walk down an alley that backs onto this foresty area.
Okay.
So there's a dead badger in forest school.
That's really unfortunate for the class.
Dead like this.
Or crucified.
Okay, for the audio listeners, I'm being the badger. She texts me and says, "This dead badger." I was like, "Oh my God, is it okay?" No, not is it okay. It's obviously not okay. It's fucking dead. Oh, I swore.
There it is. First sin.
There it is. Got 9 minutes in. But for the rest of the episode, I won't swear. I said, of course it's not okay. It's dead. She said, "Oh, well, it doesn't look like it's been hit or anything. It doesn't look like it's got injuries. We think someone poisoned it," which is bad. Like, don't poison badgers.
Yeah.
I know that they're a bit of a nuisance. They like to smash up people's gardens. They're like
cute,
Harley Davidson drivers of the animal world.
They're very cute, though.
And they are if you don't look at them.
What do you
mean? You know the cartoon version of them, they're very cute.
No, I've seen badgers in real life. They're cute.
I realised I've never seen a living badger.
Ah.
So,
That's probably why you don't think they're cute.
It's very true. So, right. My wife and other parents who use this same route, it's quite a popular route to get to the school, reported the dead badger. We thought, I don't want my 4-year-old going into school and then being surprised by the badger.
Yep.
So they reported it. No problem. Son goes in. My wife goes back through the alley. The teachers are already there looking at it. Oh, no problem. Forest school's in the afternoon, so it'll get sorted.
Did they leave it there?
No, well, hold on. They come at the end of the day. She comes back. She's walking through the alley, and she sends me a message. Says, "I know this is not funny, but what does this look like? I've just forwarded it to you on WhatsApp. Tell me what that scene looks like."
Oh my God!
You can put that picture up on the.
For the audio listeners, behind a big spiked fence, as they typically have at schools here in the UK, there is a sectioned off red and white tape area, and what I can only describe as a badger-sized body bag.
So the badger-sized body bag is a blanket that they've put over the badger, and they said to the kids, "We're still going to do forest school, but don't go past the tape." And my wife walked past, and she said that there was someone there stood there looking absolutely horrified at this thing. Because don't forget, badgers are quite big.
They're a big animal, yeah.
4-year-olds are quite small.
Mm-hmm.
What does that look like?
Oh, that's terrible.
So that all happened on Thursday. And as soon as it happened, I was going to tell you and Alex, as I usually do. I just tell you everything.
Sure.
And I thought, no, this is one for the pod.
Sure.
So the homicidal badger bag is where you're getting it.
That's terrible.
That's funny though.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's undeniably hilarious, but it's terrible.
I had another run-in with an old person.
Go on.
This was a few weeks ago. I meant to tell you when it happened.
Oh, that's fine.
After school, my son's school, not my school. My school finishes much earlier.
Yeah.
We always take the dog for a walk. My son wanted to go on an adventure. And we took him to this place. It's near us. It's lovely, wooded area. Let the dog off. Happy days.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've realized that one of my favorite things in life is when, you see like a group of rowdy lads, and then when you get near them, they're really polite.
Yeah.
So I think there's this thing in like the media and the way things are portrayed, and I don't want to get like very manosphere on this, but stereotypically, if you see someone in a balaclava riding a bike in a wooded area with a kind of little side bag and a big bomber jacket,
oh,
you right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you lost me?
Yeah, you just froze for a second.
Oh, well, where did you get to? I'm making an edit point.
That's fine. I caught it. It just lagged behind for a bit.
So they're there, and then at the back of them, there's this lad with no shirt on whatsoever, all riding their bikes. There must have been like 6 of them. And we've got my son. He's very little. He's 4. He's normal height, but he is 4.
Sure.
So he's little. And we're walking, and the path is quite narrow. And they're on these big bikes. And they all like skid to a halt, and they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And they're kind of talking a little bit roadman. And they're like, just stop. People and a kid coming, I was like, oh, okay, just walk past. That was nice. And then, so the last one stopped around the corner a little bit. I went, come on, mate, don't worry. I should say at the time, it was absolutely bucketing down with rain. He had no shirt on.
Interesting.
And I went, oh, come on, mate, you can go through. You. And he went, nah, it's all right, man. It's all right. I'm already wet. It's fine. So that's fine. I thought that's nice. I really like when those kids
that's a polite interaction.
Polite, and so we're walking past, and then this old guy catches up because our dog is quite old and slow.
Mm-hmm.
So we often get caught up by absolutely everyone. This bloke comes up and he's walking behind us. He goes, "Did you see the kids in the park?" I was like, "Oh, the kids on the bike? Yeah, they went past us." And he went, "Oh, sorry, I've got to swear because of him. This is a quote." So
you're quoting.
He was like, "Little fuckers, aren't they?" I was like, "Yeah, they were perfectly all right. They were very, very polite to us." And he went, "They tried to push me in the nettle, so I threatened to throw their bike over the fence into the church graveyard." I was like,
"Oh my God.
Sounds like you're the problem here, sir." But he threatened to beat up children in a wood,
as we all have,
and then wondered why they were rude to him.
So wait, no, hang on. We're missing an interaction here because the old man went from those kids are little fuckers to they threatened to push me in a bush, so I threatened to throw their bike into the church graveyard.
Where's think that's the whole interaction? Oh well, the beating up was part of the throwing the bike into the church graveyard.
I mean, I suppose. I feel like that's the last step of the interaction, though, not the first.
Yeah, but you're not just going to go, "I'll push you in the bush." "No, you won't. Give me your bike." And they go, "Okay, then, here you go." You throw it over the fence. It doesn't work.
Maybe you
like
don't live in the South.
Clearly not. What else am I going to tell you? I watched film, Tim. Not the one that I'm going to talk to you about later. Not that one. That sounds like it's a porn. It's something for Podmas. Not that one. This was much better than that one. Keanu on Netflix. Have you seen it?
No.
Something that the lovely Dan from Lovely Gaming Views, the casting views, because they're both Dans on Gaming Views, but the same Dan, recommended to me. Do you like Key and Peele?
They're okay.
Key and Peele are excellent. This is a Key and Peele film. And when Dan explained it to me, I have to be honest, and I think I told him as such, I was like, this sounds awful. It's about Key and Peele.
Okay.
And they accidentally get mixed up in a gangster war, turf war feud in America.
Right.
But the thing that ties them in is there is a mob boss who has a tiny little kitten. And when he gets killed at the start of the film, the tiny little kitten finds one of Key and Peele, and he falls in love with it. Not in a creepy sexual way like your face implied.
No,
but he just becomes absolutely enamored with this kitten.
Yeah, like in the way that you like go, oh my god, that dog is adorable, I have to have it, kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, through kind of loads of twists and turns, the cat gets stolen from Peele, whose name is Rel in the film, but I'm going to call him Peele because that's who he is.
Yeah.
Peele? Maybe it's Key. I don't. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
And then to get it back, they have to infiltrate the gangster underworld and pretend to be cold-blooded killers. Sounds awful, right? Watch it. It is hilarious. Yeah. There are multiple times that I laughed out loud. There is the wildest cameo that you've ever seen in this film. It's just such a good time.
Okay, all right.
And there is a very bizarre, extremely bizarre segue into a George Michael music video.
Interesting.
Which you've got to see to believe.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Interesting. No, I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Do check it out. Have you got any stories from your week, Tim?
Payne, I've been marathoning the shit out of Black Mirror.
How far? So tell me why, because you've not actually seen a lot of Black Mirror, right?
No, I've seen the odd episode of Black Mirror. So I have seen the pig one, which I think is the very first episode.
The best episode as well. I think it's the best episode because it rangs true so much to real life.
Oh, yeah.
And for those who don't know, can you just explain what Black Mirror is and then that episode?
So Black Mirror is Charlie Brooker's show. It's very much his passion project. And Charlie Brooker is very much a cynical British writer. And he's very switched on when it comes to socio-political issues, but he's also very creative in the way that he displays them. So Black Mirror is it's a series of, like, each episode is completely unconnected from any other episode. You can just watch them in any order you like. And they're all their own little micro stories. I say micro, sometimes the episodes are like 2 hours. But these stories will be a exaggerated skew of something that Charlie Brooker is observing in the real world. So, for example, one of the episodes that I think of, Nosedive, which is the start of season 3, I think. The whole story revolves around this entire world where everyone and everything is centered by how many stars a person has. Not
it's
too
like
dissimilar
likes on Facebook and
exactly. He's clearly looking at like likes on Instagram or posts on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. And what he kind of observes in this world is that, or what he creates in this world rather, is if people have good interactions with each other, they will rate each other 5 stars. But if they have bad interactions with each other, they'll rate each other like 1, 2, 3.
It's just an up and a down, isn't it? I didn't.
No, it's full stars.
Okay.
And what ends up happening is that our main character ends up having a string of bad luck, essentially. But because the bad luck it seems to involve other people, she gets downvoted a lot, like downrated a lot. And because she's trying so hard to get this rating back up for the approval of her peers, and so she can go to it, like for example, she's trying to buy a house and she can only be eligible for this house if she has a high enough star rating.
Yeah.
So it affects those sorts of things, or if you're able to travel in certain plane classes. I feel like they've got economy and business class and whatever, but they've also got prime class for people who are 4.2 stars and above. And it's all very much a very jaded and cynical and twisted House of Mirrors-esque view of influencer culture online, and it's fascinating the way that it goes, and it's always a little bit exaggerated and it goes a little far. But sometimes you'll look at it and you'll just go, "Oh no, that kind of is happening." Kind of.
I always think of my Uber rating when I do that.
Yeah. What's your Uber rating?
4.83.
Let me have a look at mine.
I don't ever use Uber, really.
No, I think the last time I did was in Japan. So a couple weeks ago, and then the time before that was also Japan.
They'll downvote you for being an ignorant Englishman.
Is that what it is? Mine is 4.82.
So I'm higher socio-political class than you.
Yeah, so you could actually get a house and I can't, because I have a 0.01 less rating than you. But that's what it's like in the show. That's what it's like in the episode.
Yeah.
So I have seen. So before I'd seen that episode, very interesting episode, and it's almost about like what happens when you just kind of say fuck the system and just do whatever you want. Like, fuck this peer approval, fuck these like restrictions that have been put in place by this peer approval system. Just be a human and exist in the moment.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it's alluding to. Then there's the blackmail episode, which is my favorite episode.
The pig.
Not the pig, the blackmail episode. It's called Shut Up and Dance.
Don't know it. I'll have seen it, but I don't know off the top of my head.
It's the one where this kid is being blackmailed through text.
Oh, that's a brilliant episode.
Because I'm not going to spoil anything about that episode, but the twist on that episode,
the twist is that he is Luke's father.
Yeah. You spoiled
After all
it,
that
by
time,
the way.
he chops off his dad's hand.
Yeah.
No, his hand gets chopped off because he's dad.
By his dad, yeah.
And then his dad chops his hand off, and then he is Luke's father.
Yeah. But like that's the other thing with Black Mirror. There's normally some sort of cruel and ironic twist to this whole place.
I might go and watch that episode after this recording.
There's one that I watched. I don't remember the name of it, but the whole thing was that in order to earn money in this world, you had to like cycle on a bike and just watch TV with ads. And the whole thing is that there's almost like a Britain's Got Talent or America's Got Talent style show where if you earn something like 12 million credits, which is like a ludicrous amount of money in this universe, you can audition to go on this show and potentially be a bit of a breakout star and be on the TV that people are watching on their bikes.
Mm-hmm. Means you never have to ride again.
You never have to ride again. But it's only if these three judges approve of you, which is again very emblematic of America's Got Talent, Britain's Got Talent, and it's again Brooker having a very skewed vision, a bit like intentionally so, of these talent panel shows. It's really interesting.
It's good. I would say that I feel like there are peaks and troughs of Black Mirror. There is one series which I consider bad. Not the latest series, not the series before that. I think it's the one before that, where I think Charlie Brooker stops being a writer, and he becomes an executive producer. It's the series with it's got a whole episode around a cyber attack dog. It's just boring.
I've not seen that one, so it's not the series I'm in. To give you an idea of the episode, I've told you that I was watching the USS Callister, the one that's like Star Trek. And they're building the MMO. But there's the other episode as well. That's in that. Oh,
sorry, I lost you for a second, but you're back now.
Okay. But there's the other episode that I thought went on for a really bloody long time this season, which was the one about the bees, and there's like a detective element of it. It's like cyber bees.
Don't remember it.
It was okay. It was an interesting view on like participation culture in things like Twitter with hashtags. Well, like when it's like people sending death threats online and people jumping on that bandwagon. It's a bit of a view on that.
Have you seen the one with the online gaming friends? Where the only way that they communicate is through their online game.
I don't think I have, no.
It's a fighting game, so
I've been told about this.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But you're enjoying it.
It's good. It's good. It's really bloody good. What else have I watched lately? We're caught up on From, which is a neat TV series, if you know it.
Never seen it.
The whole thing with From is we're currently in our 4th season, and because it's made by the guys who make Lost, we know fuck all. So
I've only seen 1.5 series of Lost.
Do you know anything about what's actually happening on the island?
I know that it gets absolutely ridiculous, and I've
Yeah.
heard that it's either really good or really, really bad.
It's a Marmite show, Lost. I liked it, but I recognize it wasn't the best. From is set in a small town where people can never leave. They can come in, but once they're in, they are stuck there.
Are you sure it's not called Frome? A small
Froome.
town near Longley in England.
There is a place called Froome near Bristol, which I always think it sounds like, but it's not. It's called Fromville. I don't think they actually call it that in the show. Like
Is it actually? Is it pronounced Frome?
From?
Frome. Okay, fair
Like
enough.
the place near Bristol is pronounced Froome.
Frome. Okay, well
Froome.
that ruins my joke.
Yeah. But from
my holiday.
Okay. So the way these people enter this town is they'll be driving somewhere, just somewhere, and if a tree is across the road, like it's fallen down across the road, and they turn back and end up getting lost, they are then stuck in the town of From. And at night, there's these creatures that come out, and they look like people from like the 40s. So like there's like a 40s milkman, a 40s nurse, and a 40s postman or whatever. And if you are outside when those things are there, are wandering the streets, because they don't run, they will only ever walk and just talk shit at you. But if they get close to you, you are so dead, like unbelievably dead. And the whole series is them trying to leave. And I would say 90% of season 4 has been really fucking mid. Like it has just been people going. It's been most people going. We need to talk, and then they're just re-establishing shit that we knew because we're an audience and we have eyes. However, episode 9, which just aired last week, or it might have even been yesterday, one of the two, is so good. It's back to what it was. It's back to the mystery. It's back to the scary factor. The monsters are back because it felt like for the last season the monsters just haven't been there, but they're back. They're scary. They're doing intimidating things, and we have one more episode left of the season, and we're waiting for another year. But then it's going to be the final season. I think I would. I think that's a fun, intriguing mystery, and I really hope they don't just absolutely bottle it. But it is the guys from Lost, so it's a complete 50-50 on whether or not it'll actually do anything.
Who knows?
Yeah. But final season is the next one.
Okay. I've got one more thing that's just come through to my inbox.
Go on.
My WhatsApp. It's from a second mention of the lovely Dan.
Hello, lovely Dan.
Lovely Dan sent me a message that said, if you, Tim, and Alex were a crime-fighting trio, what would your team name be, and what would your catchphrase be?
Oh, that is a great question. We'd have to think of a theme.
I took my catchphrase from Burnt Face Man. I said, "Take that, crime," and then quote marks again, "You shit."
Take that, crime, you shit.
There you go. That would be my one. What would yours be?
I mean, what would my superhero be? I'd be like the Rat. My power would be a superhuman knowledge of the sewers.
Okay.
And I can also avoid traps.
That's good.
Except ones with cheese in. I will fall for that. Sorry, I'm just going to turn on my lights. I realize how dark it's got in here. There we go.
You got the blinds closed. It's still sunny here.
It's the sun is right there, and if I don't have the blinds closed when we're recording, it is right in my face.
Got you. So yes would be a simple answer.
Yes.
Okay.
But I think my catchphrase probably squeak squeak.
Can you imagine you knock out an enemy and you hear squeak squeak
squeak squeak,
and then just a little. I don't know if this will pick up on the mic, but it'll be a little. As you scuttle away.
That's beautiful.
As you scuttle through the sewers.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Tim, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the episode.
Yeah, but let's hear a message from... Who do you want a message from this week, Joey?
I think last week we had Chat Tsunami. Well, we've spoken about Dan twice already. Let's have gaming views.
Where's that thing?
Well,
I've got it. All right,
there you go.
let's hear a little message from our friends over at Gaming Views.
I have to edit that.
Welcome to the trailer for Gaming Views. Think of it as the demo level before the real action kicks off.
We're Dan, and every week we're bringing hot takes, breaking news, deep dives, and everything gaming related.
From the biggest headlines to retro classics, hardware breakdowns, and inside scoops on developers, we cover it all.
So level up your gaming knowledge, subscribe to Gaming Views wherever you get your podcasts, and don't miss out.
I love when Dan says we're Dan and Dan, because their theme tune has the lyrics Dan and Dan with the gaming flair, and I always think Dan and Dan with the gaming flair.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. This is the Gaming Views on all good podcast providers. Also, their YouTube, the editing that goes into their videos makes ours look non-existent, because it's, pretty much that. But, every episode is edited beautifully.
Yeah.
Great conversation. Just great guys.
Good stuff. Right,
Have
Joey.
me back one day.
I asked you this week to make a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to run through the categories? What I've asked you to do?
Of course, yeah. Tim asked me to put together a genre, a plot synopsis, an actor, and a twist.
Yes.
So I've done that.
Yep.
I don't know how you want to do this, because the original idea is that it would be like, do you remember this is a question for the listener because you brought it to me. If you remember The Gang Spitballs a video game, this is meant to be Tim and Joey spitball a movie.
Yes.
So are we going to choose between us? So we both have these things. Are we going to put them together and choose the movie combined?
I think we should run through the films one by one, like what we've got, because I kind of picture, like, certainly for mine, I don't know about yours, I've got like a complete package here.
Okay.
And I just want to lift things and then combine things, and maybe we can come up with a third movie. I don't know.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
All right. Do you want to go first?
Of course. So mine is inspired by this week's events, Tim. The genre of mine is an educational dramatized documentary.
Okay.
The plot synopsis is about a badger.
Okay, I thought that might be where this is going. Yep.
The badger is living the best life it can. Its favourite thing is to smash headfirst through fences. It lives in a very lovely, sunny suburb of Dudley in the West Midlands.
Yep.
Until one day, and the genre changes halfway through to a horror movie. It
Sure.
gets poisoned and thrown over a fence of a primary school.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's basically the synopsis. So it starts off with the idea is it's marketed as a bit of a. I'm trying to think of whose films are marketed like this. What's his name? Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen film where it's all cutesy. It's like, the badger. Oh yeah, this.
Oh,
is
it's kind of a bit like Sausage Party in that.
And then it turns out to be a horrible nightmare of getting poisoned and thrown over a fence of a primary school.
I kind of picture it as what's that recent film with Hugh Jackman? The Shepherd Murders or the Sheep Murders or something like that?
I know the one you mean. I don't know the name.
Yeah.
I had like Over the Hedge in my head.
Ah, right, yeah, with Bruce Willis as a raccoon.
Exactly. So I thought long and hard about who I wanted to direct my movie.
Yeah.
And I went for Darren Doan.
Okay, yep.
I'm really glad that you know who this is.
Mm-hmm.
Darren
You're going
Doan,
to find out in, I don't know, 6 months?
6 months. If you look up Darren Doan on our IMDb, you will understand which film we're going to watch for Podmas, but I'm not saying the name here.
No.
I just really appreciated the way he told the story. And I feel like the Badger, who we'll get onto in a minute. This is an animated movie, by the way.
Okay, are you thinking like Watership Down or something a little more 3D?
Starting like Over the Hedge, ending like Watership Down.
Oh my god, that's quite the shift.
Yeah. I'm thinking more like, so starting like Over the Hedge, big bright colours, Technicolor, kind of, whoa, this is amazing. Then it starts to look like Coraline.
Oh my god.
And then it looks like Watership Down.
This is a bit like Wes Anderson's The French Dispatch, where like it just changes style every like half hour or so.
Yeah, I think
for what it's worth, by the way, I love that movie.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So I thought about this and I thought directors work really well with certain actors.
Okay, so I take it Kirk Cameron's playing the Badger.
And you learn that our Badger, whose name is Kirk, for no reason yet, that he is loved amongst his peers.
Mm-hmm.
He is judged by those who don't understand his ways. And he was killed.
Yeah.
And he was killed for sticking up for what he believes in. He is voiced by Kirk Cameron. Yeah, any questions on that?
No, it's all pretty crystal, thank you.
Good. Did you know that oh no, I can't tell you this without telling you what the Podmas thing is. The director is the man in the car.
Yes.
I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. He is the guy who plays the murderer of the Badger.
I see. I imagine it was very cathartic for him.
I imagine so too. The difference is that this Badger isn't actually poisoned. He's run over by a very expensive-looking Range Rover.
I see.
That the real Kirk Cameron is sat in the passenger seat, making uncomfortable eye contact.
Can I ask what time of year this is filmed at?
No.
Okay.
No, you can't.
All right.
The twist is that the Badger was actually an asshole. No, I'm not going to say what I was going to say because that might get me in some hot water. The Badger was lovely, and there is no twist except for. No, not going to say it. Not going to say it, Tim. There is no twist.
Okay.
I might text you the twist, and so you can tell me if you think it's acceptable. 2 twists. 1
double twist. I'm waiting for it. I'm going to keep these keyboard sounds in.
Oh,
definitely not for the first one. No way.
Okay, or number 2. I think that makes it too obvious.
I mean, the second one is definitely easier on the ears than the first one.
I might actually delete the message of the first one because
that'd be great.
I don't feel comfortable of that being
in our chats.
In our chats.
There it goes.
So there it goes. No, I'm not going to say it because it makes it far too obvious. I'm just not going to do it.
All right, good. But there is a twist.
No.
Oh, here's what you do with this movie idea. Here's what you do. You distribute the movie, but there are 2 endings, and it entirely depends on what cinema or what time of day you go and see it.
No cinema in their right mind would take on this film. Thank you for expressing some confidence in me, Tim, but it's not happening.
All right.
Right. You didn't ask for a title of the film.
Oh, no, I didn't. All right,
I didn't come up with one. I'm going to call it Badger Chick Down.
I was thinking that.
I'm going to make a movie poster.
All right, good. All right. Do you know what? Maybe we'll make one of these posters the thumbnail for the episode.
Oh, I just pulled up my my browser and Salma Hayek was the last search I had.
Okay, yeah. Talk to me about this. Why were you looking at Selma Hayek?
Yeah, it'll make sense when you get to the Black Mirror episode.
I see.
There's one with Selma Hayek in that's really good, actually.
I see. Okay, are you ready for my movie?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a detective thriller noir movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I went a little overboard with the plot synopsis and just started writing what I thought would be funny.
Okay.
So, Detective John Finds a Lot is called to Spooky Manor.
Sorry, John Finds a Lot.
Yeah, he's a detective.
Okay, great.
A priceless silver dog-shaped statue has been stolen.
This sounds like the start of a Glass Onion film.
The nephew is the obvious suspect. He owes thousands to bookmakers and has a massive dog-shaped statue bulge in his trench coat. Right?
Okay, good.
But other than that, everything's normal. The film is completely full of aggressive camera zooming, particularly on the butler and his eyes whenever he pours tea because his hands are always shaking and sweating. Right?
Okay.
There is a maid that is always staring out the window at a flock of crows and whispering, "The rain changes everything," as a tear falls down her cheek. Right?
Okay.
Finds a lot when doing some investigating. Finds a literal trail of silver polish on the floor because it is a silver dog statue. Sorry, not a dog statue, a dog-shaped statue. Right?
Okay.
The music at this point swells. It's a deafening screech of a soundtrack.
Is this your synopsis or your twist?
This is my synopsis.
This isn't a synopsis. This is the script.
Yeah, no, this is what I said. I went a little overboard.
Fair enough. As long as you acknowledge it.
Finds a lot. He follows down the trail of the polish into a dark, ominous hallway with the camera spinning rapidly and the cuts getting more and more aggressive and erratic. And he comes across the nephew, who is sweating buckets, right? He's backed away into his bedroom, and as he's backed away into this room being like, "No, don't come in," the brass section of the soundtrack is like really flaring up. It's really loud, and bang, Finds a Lot, flings the door open, and the music stops dead, right?
Okay.
There on the shelf is the dog-shaped statue, right? And the nephew puts his hands up and says, "Yep, you got me. I needed the cash." And Finds a Lot says, "I understand." Puts the cuffs on him. End of movie.
I don't think that's the end of the movie.
No, it is. I'm going to send you a screenshot of what I put, because I wrote my twist section first because I kind of set myself an objective.
Where's the twist?
Here you go.
So, what have I done here? I might have deleted our chat, Tim.
Oh no!
Oh no!
There you go. I've just messaged you again.
I think I blocked you.
Oh no!
Twist if you like. There is absolutely no twist. The suspect is exactly who you think it is, and for the exact reason you think it is.
Yep. So for director, I'm thinking David Lynch.
Yeah. I deleted everything in our chat.
Oh my god, how have you done that?
I don't know.
Oh.
That's really bad.
That's really bad.
There's quite a lot of stuff in there that I need.
Yeah. Let me have a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it just...
How have you done that? I don't know. All right, so David Lynch.
Just hold on. There you go. That's the whole chat. That's all I've got.
God.
And on my phone as well. Look,
it's completely gone.
That's it.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Right, actors.
Yeah, sorry.
Did you say your actors? You did. Yeah, you had Kirk Cameron as a badger that got run over. I've got David Suchet. Or Suchet, I don't know how to pronounce that, as Detective Finds a Lot.
Don't know who that is.
He plays Poirot.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Yep. I've got Jeremy Allen White as the nephew.
Okay.
Yep. I've got the lady who plays Pat Butcher as the aunt, because as a nephew there has to be an aunt. Yep.
Okay.
I've got Olivia Colman as the maid who talks to the crows. And I've got David Suchet as the butler. Now, you might be thinking, hang on, he was also Finds a Lot. I've thought about this. Anytime those two have a scene together, we visibly see David put a mustache on himself and kind of flip between sides of the lens.
Is your... What genre did you say yours was?
A detective thriller.
Is it meant to be taken seriously?
Yeah, that's why David Cage is directing. Not David Cage, David Lynch.
David Cage.
Yeah.
Well, he does have a good mustache in Poirot.
That's what I'm saying.
Ready,
But
made.
like when he plays Finds a Lot, he's like grizzled and I'm a detective.
Nice. There you go. Okay,
All
cool.
right. What do you want to take? Well, let's build a movie out of this. So I've got the detective thriller genre. What was your genre? Like, so that was like a cutesy
animation,
cartoon.
cutesy cartoon that turns into a psychological horror. It was actually an educational documentary at one point.
That's true. Okay,
There are a lot of genres. I think your one because it's more clear and concise.
But we could make it animated, like, and cutesy.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Plot. Like, let's talk blending the plot here.
Okay.
So, what have you got?
What have I got? I've got
a badger that gets run over.
Yeah, and someone that poisoned him. But Johnny Finds a Lot could be the one who finds out who poisoned him.
That's true.
Because he's finding a lot.
Could he have poisoned him with a dog-shaped statue?
Yes. Yeah, why not, Tim? This is ridiculous enough already.
Okay. What's the mystery that Johnny Finds a Lot's got to solve? Is it just who poisoned the badger with a statue?
Yeah.
All right, good. Cast, are we happy to keep the cast as it is?
Kirk Cameron's got to be in it, otherwise I'm not.
He's off the table.
I'm not having a executive producer credit if he's not in it.
Okay, all right. So, all right, we'll give you Kirk Cameron as a badger. Fine.
Good.
All right, your twist. I'm going to rule out a no on your twists.
Yeah, I don't think either of my twists can be. The twist has to be that there is no twist. It was exactly who you thought of at the very start of the film.
All right, so who has poisoned the badger then? The nephew for money?
Yeah.
All right, good. All right.
I mean, explain to me how poisoning a badger would get you money, but
it's like a hit piece. He's like a badger hitman.
Okay, cool.
But his weapon of choice is silver dog-shaped statues.
Full of poison.
Full of poison, naturally.
Okay.
And then you had Darren Dawns.
Oh, I've already got rid of his name, Darren Dones.
Darren Dones, and I've got David Lynch. So I've got, how about Darren David Dones Lynch?
I think we should have Darren Dones because clearly he's a better storyteller than David Lynch.
You're right. Mulholland Drive ain't, and Eraserhead ain't shit.
Exactly. Hold on, let me just remind myself what else Darren Dones has done.
I'm going to guess somewhere between 6/10 and bugger all.
He has 69 director credits.
That's a lot of films.
Quite a lot of Jason Mraz videos.
Okay, all right. That's
something called The Free Speech Apocalypse.
Oh,
Pastor.
no.
Oh, let me just read this.
That's going to be one of these, like, they've taken away our right to criticize minorities or something.
How dare they? Pastor invited to a university lectures on traditional marriages faces protests from students who consider his views hate speech. The documentary exposes strategies against traditional values and the erosion of free speech rights.
Of which we used to rely.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, Darren Dones it is then, or whatever he's called.
Good. Someone has rated this 10 out of 10, and their review says, atheist, leftist politics exposed and deconstructed.
Fantastic.
So...
Good.
Yeah, he's done basically every single Jason Mraz video that there is.
That's very bizarre.
And directed...
What rabbit hole have you gone down?
And has directed Kid Rock Redneck Paradise album version.
Okay, all right. All right.
But that's so wild. Like, did a Buck Cherry music video?
A Buck Cherry one?
He did the videos for Dammit and Josie off of Blink-182's Greatest Hits. Deftones?
What is this guy's career?
Who is this man?
Who is he?
He did one called Pennywise Home Movies.
Interesting.
Oh,
trying to get
Pennywise is a band. It's not.
Oh, okay. I thought he was trying to get in on the clown slasher thing, like the Terrifier. That one.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
What a time!
What a director.
All right, let's wrap it up there. Joey, you got anything you want to say to the audience before we leave?
Nope. I am sending you an image in our very empty WhatsApp chat.
That is a very empty WhatsApp chat.
Do you have I emptied your WhatsApp chat as well?
No, I'm all there.
There you go.
Damn, there he is. Poirot investigating a badger with poison in front of him. The badger looks very happy, though. I will say
he should be dead, shouldn't he?
He should be very much dead. I can't wait to turn this nightmare of a poster you give me into a thumbnail.
Why don't you Photoshop the badger and just turn it upside down?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just flip it like I won't even Photoshop. I'll just use paint.
Good. That'd be good. That'd be good for a thumbnail.
Yeah. All right.
I'm off to watch Kid Rock's Redneck Paradise music video.
Thank you, Darren, for this gift.
Thank you, Darren, for this gift. He also did one called Eyes Front, which is a serial killer's nightmare. 2 parallel stories about a man committing moral crimes against God intersect this commentary on evil.
He's got a bit of an agenda, hasn't he?
Certainly seems that way. Is Kirk Cameron in anything else? No. Oh,
just that.
There you go. Right. Well, Tim, there you have it.
All right.
In the Badger bunker.
Peacing out.
Peacing out. Zip down.
That's our radio names, Poirot and the Badger.
Who would you be?
I'd be Poirot. How do you pronounce it? Poirot? Poirot.
Like it's got a W in it. Poirot.
Poirot. I would be Poirot.
Now say it like you're doing the ooh. You can go, you could be Poirot.
Poirot.
Hello, I'm Poirot.
Hello, I'm Poirot, and here's some poison. Oh, no.
Can we, for the next episode, can you make a jingle that goes, Poirot and the Badger? Oh, no, the poison. 105.2.
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
I'll try. No promises.
That means I'll try. No promises means no.
All right. We'll see everyone next time. Take that, you bastards.
Much love. God bless. Go fuck yourself.
Whee!